Yay! Merry Christmas! Happy Boxing Day. Oh, sorry, I was just getting all a bit tangled up with my microphone. Hello. Thank you for joining me today. I can't believe it is actually Boxing Day. I hope everybody has had a wonderful family Christmas with family, with friends, and just enjoying your time. So, for those of you who might not know me, I am Dr. Nupi, the Glitter Practitioner. I am a family physician in the UK and a general practitioner, I should say. I've just been out and I'm just a bit cold, so I've just got this around my neck. And I'm also a spiritual and transformation life coach. And I love nothing more than sharing my passion for whole person, heart-centered care. And the bottom line, what I always come back to is reiterating and reminding people that your needs matter, full stop. Own them, protect them, and stand in your power, knowing how to keep your own whole self health needs in balance, in alignment, and abundant in potential. And I think the best way really to show and I guess for somebody to experience really what it might feel like to work with me as their coach, be it for one session, be it for my whole coaching program, Find Your Fizz and Flourish. I just got sight of my they're a bit tipsy. I think they're a bit off center. Sorry about that. I got a bit distracted. Is through my brand story, which was created by the amazing Devin James Stinson. Happy Christmas, by the way, Devin. And he has just really captured what lights me up and I guess what somebody might feel when they're working through with me. So without further ado, I'm going to ask my wonderful Mr. Producer to please play the brand story.
Follow the light through the storm. And this is not a light that warns, it's a light that forms on the pathway ahead. So you can maneuver around disaster instead of getting stopped by the obstacles. It just takes changing the obstacles. And then the impossible turns to possible. And then the storm lifts. You're no longer adrift. Breathe, focus, you've got this. Ahead you see a figure, a kind soul, and on the inside it feels like you might glow. Your endless cycles of cyclones have been turned to a breeze that just slightly blows. You're adorned with glitter, where you literally feel like a kid again. And this is when you realize how much of your life you've missed. And then you talk more with Dr. Nupi Aurora, who will holistically change your aura, where you and the new you won't be like strangers. No, you'll be like friends. Because this whole process is simply life-changing. So if you're feeling frazzled and you want to find your fizz and dazzle, then book a call with Dr. Nupi Aurora by messaging her right here on LinkedIn.
Oh, that's nice. I think I'm just going to crack on with a very special guest today. He is somebody who I adore. He is my honorary big brother. He is incredibly inspiring. And despite everything he has been through of late, always puts a happy smile on and is just the most kindest and most supportive person going. I've had a bit too much wine already. Sorry, Mr. Producer. Come on down, Mr. Russ Hedge. Oh.
Had a little bit too much of that wine, huh? Okay, well,
I think so. Well, it is Boxing Day, for heaven's sake. Cheers. Happy Christmas.
Just having communion. All right. So
difference.
since it is the day after Christmas,
Oh
um,
dear goodness me! Hold on, I'm all wrapped up. I'm all tangled today. I'm in a tangle. I'm in a tizzle.
well, today I didn't
Look,
have glitter, so I decided I'd throw the Santa hat on and let it sparkle off my glasses. There you go.
look! I've got my what
I
I don't know what
know.
I noticed. You know, when I was talking earlier, I was like, oh my god, they're like off kilter, off skewed,
No, it looks
like
great.
me. Thanks.
Looks great.
How are you, my honey? How are you?
I am doing good. I appreciate your kind words. I appreciate your prayers and everybody. I am living life. I'm moving forward, and we all have challenges, things to deal with,
I know.
and I've had a few lately, and I'm still got a lot to deal with. But you know what? I'm marching forward, and life is good. I am so blessed in so many areas, and I have such a wonderful family around me, and great friends like you, Noopy, my little sis, and I'm just blessed. So I'm happy to be here. Thanks for letting me uh, just crash the show today.
Yeah,
You
you
didn't have it. You had no guest, right? You thought, what can we do?
no,
I will just throw Russ
no.
on. We have nobody else.
Actually,
So
that is so not true. I have a whole army of people lined up. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. No, you can't come on that day because Russ is coming on that day. So
uh,
I earmarked this day ages ago. So for you, especially if you, and before we used to, talk about whatever we want to talk about, but I was reflecting and I was thinking about this the other day. And you know what, really, it's incredible. This time last year, you went in my world. So many people who I've met through LinkedIn, the connections I've made, the friendships I've made, which are true soul connections. They really are. I couldn't imagine life without a really quite a decent amount of people. I'm so grateful and thankful, seriously. And it's just, I wanted to raise a little toast. I sound like such a granny. I would like to say thank you and Merry Christmas. And I'm so grateful to, I love your water, to connections, to friendships I've not discovered yet. It's incredible. Thank you, LinkedIn.
yes,
Thanking
it's been
you.
great. Now I need a swig.
But it's true. I was thinking about this and I was thinking, oh, wow, what a year. Seriously,
It
what a
it
year.
has been an amazing year. Actually,
Mm,
going on. It's been going on an amazing 3 years for
yeah.
me. When,
No, it's only been
well,
since
actually,
April for me.
it's been 3 years since this journey started,
Mm.
because when my journey started and it got me to the place where I met you, it started October of 2019.
It's the way you said
And
it.
what?
It's the way you just said it. It was like, and when I met you,
And then I met you. That's right. No,
I'm teasing. Sorry, go on.
I have met so many amazing people on the way. D. Scott Smith, my good friend and co-host of the
Mm,
experience, he and I were having coffee in Corvallis, Oregon, in the New
mhm,
Morning Bakery. We'll give them a shout out on in October of 2019,
mm.
when he inspired me to do all the things that I'm doing now, because I was doing it for
Oh,
another company. I was
yeah,
doing all the things I do now, short of the live streaming,
yeah.
and short of the book that I wrote. Those two things were additions, but I was doing the
Oh,
coaching, the
what's the name of your
teaching,
book?
the
What's the
what
name
is
of your
that?
book again?
Let's see. I think it was Befuddled, Live the Life You Choose. That's
Oh,
right.
I thought
Do I,
so.
do I have a copy here? Oh, it's hiding. Okay. Yeah. Here. Here we
Maybe for
go.
like a New Year present, somebody?
Yes,
Yes,
on Amazon. There you go. Or go to
yes.
russhedge.com and you can get it a buy book now.
I
Anyway,
am
yeah,
such a lovely host, aren't I?
you do that so well. Thanks for that
Thank
shout out.
you.
But
Thanks.
no, I mean, then it led to meeting so many people, and I met people through people through people throughout the year, and it expanded, because what really expanded, Noopy, my worldwide connections started with the global tea break that I started 1 month
Yes.
before COVID.
Yes.
And then I learned Zoom.
Mm.
And when Scott first asked me, "Have you ever tried this Zoom thing?" I'm like, "I have no idea what Zoom is. I have no idea what you're talking about." And little did I know, a month later, I would be teaching everybody else how to use Zoom.
Yeah.
And it was, yeah, it was
It's
amazing to be able to do
incredible.
that. And I met so many friends worldwide. So I appreciate you, all that you're about, your positivity. Just people love you, and it helps because you definitely have a face for the screen. So it's a good thing that you're big and I'm small. But I'll bring myself back there. I was keeping myself teeny, but I'll bring myself back. You are the star of the show, though. So I could just go like this. I could be really ornery though, but I could go like this.
No, make us equal. Make us equal. It's nice when we're equal.
If you have too much wine though, you know what happens. There you go. I gotta watch it.
Oh, I love you. Honestly, I just love. I do. I think for me, what I was also thinking about is coming on this platform and not really knowing what I was doing. To be honest, I kind of winged it, but not really, because communication, connection is what I do, and
Mhm.
that's what I relied on. And as a result, the scope and breadth of friendships and connections that have occurred and just literally happened, it's incredible. I've probably got more people, more friendships now stateside than I do in the UK, which makes me sound like a complete. I have got friends here, don't get me wrong, but it's a different type of connection. And did I tell you about my glitter tour bus
Oh yes,
2023?
you did. You
I did. I
did.
thought
Yes.
I did. Yes, yes. I'll tell you again.
I'm
So,
excited.
yes. So, sometime next year, I'm not sure when. I think, maybe February, Marchish time. I am going to come to the States and be in a pretend glitter bus, because I get really confused where everybody is. So I'm going to have to fly between places, but I am going to do a grand tour. Can you imagine? Noopy on tour. I'll just have to pick people up along the way and make them come along with me to the next stop and just hang out and have fun. So yes, I am planning this. It's going to happen. Cannot wait. Got some speaking things happening next year in the States as well, which is dead exciting. Yeah, so many things to be grateful and thankful for.
Yep.
Really, truly.
Well,
And
we're
thank
really
you, actually, because when we first met, I was going to be a guest on your show, and I'll never forget that when you said to me, we were chatting for ages, and you're like, "Oh my God, Newbie, you got to have a show of your own," and I'm like, "The hell? Are you serious? Do you remember? That's crazy.
I
Thank
do
you."
remember, yeah. Well, because you're a natural, this is the thing that people need to realize. God has given you talents and abilities. Nupi, you have the talents and abilities not only to connect and to encourage and inspire people, but also to communicate really well, and via live streaming. Perfect thing for you. It's been great.
Thank
And
you.
I'm just thankful that I get to be your friend and help you out.
No problem. No problem. Yeah, no, we've had some really good time. We know what we need to do.
What?
Maybe this is something for the new year, actually. We should pull out some snippets or clippets, whatever you call them, for, I don't know, looking back, maybe in the first week of January or something. Looking back on, like, you know how like you and Scott do it, the
Yeah.
best
Yeah.
of kind of thing.
Yes, I would. That would be great. Love to do that. We'll put together a kind of maybe a
Yes, a
highlight reel.
montage. Yes,
Yeah, a highlight
yes,
reel of the year. And
yeah,
I think what's really important today is, December is a great time to really stop and think about your family, about your faith, about everything that really speaks to your heart. And
yes,
today is the day after Christmas, and I just want to wish everybody that I have not had a chance to Merry
yes,
Christmas, even the day after, and
yes,
just pray blessings on your family, and just pray that you'll find great connections and great people going into 2023. Like
yes,
Nupi and I became friends, like so many people out there, whether it's on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're finding your friends, Twitter, or whether you're finding them next door. I mean, do not forsake finding people in your own backyard. I mean,
yeah,
you need to connect with people in your area. So
Yeah.
I know today, Noopy, we're just going to have a short show because we just
Yes.
wanted to wish
We just wanted
everybody.
to say hi. Yes.
Yeah, we just wanted to say hi and wish everybody a great year. And we know this time of the year, you probably are spending time with family anyway, and we want you to do that. I want it to be a blessing. And Noopy, I'm just looking forward to 2023. You've got great guests coming up. It's going to be an
I
awesome
certainly do.
year.
Yeah. I
And
cannot wait.
anybody who
It's gonna
hasn't
be good.
talked and met Noopy, you got to meet her and you got to connect with her today.
Thank you so much, Russ. And I was thinking, not that I'm bossing you around and telling you how to do your shows or anything.
Yes.
But I was thinking, like Russ Reel. I love doing Russ Reels, even though it's daft time. It's all the marketing one's fine as well. Actually, that's a very good time for me.
Fine.
But
Fine.
I think what would be a fantastic panel would be myself, Rosalind. Hi, Rosalind. I love you. Happy Christmas. It doesn't matter. We're co-hosting today, so I can say shout
There you
outs.
go for it. Yep.
Hi,
It's all
hi,
yours.
hi, love you, love you, love you. And I think that would be a fantastic one. Myself, Rosalind, and Tracy. I love
There you go.
Tracy to bits.
Tracy Morrison.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you can pick the boys. There you go.
Okay, I'll do that. In fact,
that's
since
just
it's
what
my
I
show, I'll pick everybody. Oh. Well,
You so know though, I'll be pestering you.
yes,
Why aren't
I
I
know
on
you
that
will.
one? Why
know
aren't
you
I
will.
on that one? That's not fair. How come I'm not there? Why?
Well, listen, you are a blessing. I am
So are
going
you.
to kick myself off your show and
Yes.
thank you for what a
Am I
wonderful
wrapping up then?
2022 it's
Don't go
been.
anywhere. Hold on.
And yes, I'll hang tight in the green room, you bet.
Yes.
And but I just want to thank you. I want everybody just to know what a blessing this year's been. Stay close to the Glitter Practitioner, and
Yes.
don't forget to watch the Supernova Sisters. They both have a great producer. I don't know what his name is, but he's really good.
No idea.
So yeah. Anyway, thanks so much for having me on. Merry Christmas, everybody.
I'll see you
Talk to
very
you
soon. Don't go anywhere.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody. And if you're watching this live, thank you very much. And if you're watching on replay, thank you very much as well. And don't forget, you will find me here every Monday at 8 p.m. British Standard Time. No, GMT now, which is 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. And every other Tuesday with my amazing soul sister, Diana Londonio. And that is Supernova Soul Sisters, Physicians in Motion. And you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I always forget one of them, under the Glitter Practitioner. So have an amazing rest of the evening if you're in the UK, rest of the day if you're in the States. And my head can't get round if you're in Australia. I think it's early morning or something. And wishing you all a very, very happy new year. And here's to 2023. Take care, and I shall see you very soon. Bye.